Alexa's just arrived. She's running again.
Greeting.
You fixed it.
Mostly.
Did you get over here without breaking down?
Yes.
Well, it's fixed then, isn't it? For now. Welcome.
Thank you.
Please park inside. Right, what we're doing here is trying to sort out the pedal box. So I've got this master cylinder, and we know from building crap that normally on a brake the pedal ratio is normally like 6 to 1 or 5 to 1, 5.5 to 1, depending on how much mechanical advantage you need and whether you're using a servo or not. So I sort of guessed that the clutch ratio would be the same. And what I've done is got an old clutch pedal. Well, okay, wind back a little bit. I have this off an Isuzu, and I bought this because I knew that I had an old Isuzu pedal around, and I could sort of like corroborate the science behind it. So this is something like 36 centimeters long, and this is at 7, so it's a fifth ratio, 1 to 5. So we copy that, which means we have our pivot point at 6 centimeters. Sorry, our push rod at 6 centimeters from the pivot. So by having worked that out, we've now marked the bulkhead. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole in the bulkhead for the push rod and find out where the flange for the master cylinder is going to go, and whether I've got to make up some sort of plinth, some sort of adapter to be able to mount it like perpendicular, horizontal to the car. So I'm just going to pull this out now and start drilling holes. If that doesn't make any sense, drop me a message. I don't know. I do know, but maybe I can't explain it. Right, we've now got a master cylinder for the clutch mounted, drilled, mounted, all in there, funky. What I had to do is I drilled the initial hole, went to line it all up, went to put the servo in there, and it wasn't right. It was interfering. The spacing was wrong. So decided to move the cylinder out, and actually what we're going to do. Ow. What we're going to do is mount with a rose joint this push rod onto the side of the clutch pedal. Well, that means I've got to reinforce the inside of it. So we'll drill all the way through, like my finger, all the way through. So it's tied to one end. It's got a spacer between the two walls of the clutch pedal, and then a spacer here, and then the rose joint, and that should be stiff enough. I mean, it's fairly stiff as it is, but I wouldn't you want to use the one wall of the clutch pedal. So we'll space all that out and stiffen it all up. So I've got to wait. I've got to go out. I've got to go buy the right size rose joint, and quite possible I've got to extend the push rod. We'll see. We'll see how. There's an awful lot of travel in it. It doesn't need to be forced up, but we'll see how long the rose joint is when I get it. So screw it on there, find out where the center is. I'd like to have it mounted to the center of the wall, this wall, but if I can't, I can move it back if it allows me not to have to change the push rod. But yeah, I can't really decide anything until I've got a joint. Just whizzed down to the hardware shop, and I bought some hardware. Got the rose joint. I actually had that barrel nut in stock on the shelf, but I didn't have a rose joint. So M8 roller rose joint screwed into the barrel. That is now long enough. So what I'm just about to do is drill out the pedal, and I got this to go through the pedal as well. Haven't got a spacer yet. We can work that out later. So I think I've got the. Oh, I've just turned the soldering iron off. I think I've got that assembled correctly. So when Alex is done repairing rat damage with the wiring, we'll get back in there. How's it going there, Alex?
It's going.
There you go, it's going. Plentiful rat damage. Plentiful in this case is not a good thing. I'm sweating like a sweaty bloke. I've just had to drill out the bolts like that. Second one went alright, first one didn't go alright. I managed to chip that. Oh, that's broken. Bollocks. The one on the other car's broken as well. There's my screw head, remains of it. Well, we're going to have to do the best we can out of two broken sunroofs. What an arse. Both these bolts were rusted right in. Oh well. You do the best of a bad lot, don't you? Good job on our lasting. I hate jobs like this, and he's managed to get them out, get it out, and even get all the screws in sequence, so we assemble it back together correctly. This is the Sapphire sunroof, and it's absolutely 100 times worse than this, and this is pretty bad. But at least this has actually still got brackets on it, so we're just trying to maybe dissolve the rust out of it and rebuild it with fibre filler. We'll do something. That's just sitting in there to keep it relatively weatherproof. Good job, mate. Well, a bit of a mixed bag today, which is good. We've got the clutch in there, and the master clutch cylinder is attached and moving. Will need some adjustment, but I need to get hold of a servo, because the servo I have is absolutely no good whatsoever. A bit more wiring. Alex has been doing some repairing on that. Austin has done the wiper motor, got that all painted up nicely, and at the moment is just cleaning up some bolts in the acid, just to because they were all crusty. That won't take long. What else was there, mate? We got the sunroof out. The sunroof is there. Like I said, it's crusty, but it's a million times better than the one that came out. So we can continue doing the filling. I can use that during the week now to pop it in there and just check the gap, because obviously that whole front edge and two sides has been is new metal, and might not match the seal exactly. I don't know whether this, I've heard the seals are not available. I don't know. I don't want to risk taking this seal off, so we're going to try and repair it with the seal on. Just do the best we can for now. Start blocking these out tomorrow, and I think for now it's bye bye from me, and it's bye bye from him, and it's cheers, happy Monday.